The greatest party of all time is actually part of the first ever royal visit to Australia. Prince Alfred, the second son of Queen Victoria. Now, you know, these second sons, somewhere between Prince Harry and Prince Andrew, which is not a great space to be. Now, to be honest, his trip starts off fantastically. He's in Adelaide. He absolutely loves Adelaide. Now, Adelaide doesn't have all of this this convict history. They're very much more upper class. That's why people from Adelaide speak with that weird Adelaidean accent. He absolutely loves Adelaide. Things go downhill for him the moment he leaves Adelaide. There was a fireworks display taking place for him. 3 kids sneak out into the fireworks area, set it off early. There's a fire and people are killed during it. There's a 21-gun salute. One of the soldiers blows his hand off. He does go up to Sydney. He gets shot twice in the back at point-blank range by an Irish nationalist. As he goes down, he says, quite possibly the most English thing I've ever heard, "Oh God, I've been shot." Yeah, he's had a wild trip, hasn't he? The crazy thing is he makes a full recovery and he's completely fine. So much money was raised for his care that was never really needed, that what did? They built a whole bunch of hospitals in his name, Prince Alfred Hospitals. So that's why there's a whole bunch of those. But what happens when he's here in Melbourne? They are hosting a free public banquet in his honour, and they do so in the grounds of what is the Melbourne Cricket Ground over there. Picnic tables full of all sorts of food. They had barrels of wine flowing down into fountains. They had a cider tent. They had a mead tent. They thought it was going to be a very, very civil affair. By the time it is about to start, they realise that about 4 times as many people as they expected have showed up there. Basically, all of Melbourne has heard there is a free feed. They have to ride up to Government House, which you'll be able to see a yellow flag up there very shortly, to tell the Prince that it's unsafe for him, that they can't risk him going down through there. Word gets out to the people that it's going to be cancelled. So what do? They pull down the fences. They storm the barricades. It's very United States on January 6th. They tear down the barricades. They eat all the food. There's about 7 police officers there, completely outnumbered. So the 7 police officers barricade themselves in the mead tent. And they just have a little bit of fun. As they call for reinforcements, they start getting rounded up. They've drunk all they can. The only way to do takeaways, people would take off their boots, fill their boots with wine. And that is the first recorded example of a shoey that I've been able to uncover. Now, there are, you guys do have shoes that are going to be very appropriate for a shoey, as do a few of you there. I do want at least one person to do a shoey by the end of the night. And if nobody does, then I will.